Hey there, Saints. I'm Nick Coop.
And I'm Jacob Tatley.
And this is SFHS Today. In national news, a baby formula shortage has been sparking high alerts, causing Congress to enact and pass bills to help end the shortage.
In school news, tonight is Senior Sunset.
Wednesday is seniors picking up their cap and gowns along with scholarship and award night.
And Thursday, seniors are walking through the respected elementary schools and the middle school.
With recent road construction across our district, we've went out and interviewed how that has affected some of our school's students' trips to school.
How has the construction affected your ride to school and to home?
In the morning it is horrible because I have to wake up 5 minutes earlier if I want to go 221st, or I got to take a different route. And even on the different route, it's more busy, there's more cars, it takes just more time. I've been late 3 times because of this stupid construction. The way home, it's not too bad because I ain't got nowhere to be, so I usually take.
How has the construction affected you?
I definitely have to wake up earlier now because you never know if they're gonna have like the traffic signalers telling you to like stop or if you can go, and then you don't want to be stuck behind like the work vehicles, so you have to get to school earlier or wake up earlier.
Let's serve it over to sports. Hey Saints, I'm Brody Wyatt.
And I'm Eric Wickman. Just kidding, I'm Laura Perry, your favorite anchor from last trimester.
And this is sports. In national sports news, after years of pressure, U.S. Soccer announced last Wednesday they agreed to have equal pay for the men and women's soccer team. The player will be paid an equal % of collective prize money.
In state sports news, Minnesota Timberwolves owners Mark Lore and Alex Rodriguez have sent a proposed offer to Nuggets GM Tim Conley. This contract will be likely more than $10 million and a part of ownership team.
In school sports news, this week is a busy week in sports, and we went and talked to Mr. Juleson to catch us up on what's going on this week. Give us a little sports update for this upcoming week.
Okay, so we have, I'm going to go off my board here. We have baseball that's finishing up their conference schedule. They'll be starting section play in a couple weeks, and they're starting to play some really good baseball right now. Softball wrapped up last evening, and they will do our city meeting on Saturday. I think we'll be hosting Zimmerman on Tuesday, May 24th. And so we're looking forward to doing that, and then hopefully getting into the Final Four starting on the 26th. Track is winding down their regular season, and then we're going to be hosting conference track here on Wednesday, May 25th. And for all our students there, we're going to ask you to maybe park in our lower lot or upper lot to help us out a little bit. We are going to be starting our conference track meet at 11 a.m., and so we need all the parking spots we can on Wednesday. So maybe carpool with a friend that day. That would really help us out trying to manage that. We're going to have all 8 schools here on that day. And then they'll be going to sections the following week. Golf is winding down their season, and they'll be starting section play, conference and section play in the upcoming days. And then tennis, they're starting team sections today. Our boys are heading to Cambridge, and then individual sections start on Saturday. And then I know for our activities that we have going on, we're wrapping down. We have a choir concert tonight and senior awards next week. So it's a busy time of year, and it's a fun time of year.
Unfortunately, boys tennis ended their season on Saturday, losing in sections.
Baseball played an amazing game last week against Chisago, crushing them 14-5.
With spring strength coming to an end and summer strength around the corner, we went to talk to Gerard about it.
So how has spring strength been going?
Spring strength has been going really, really well. We have about 45 athletes that we've been training, which has actually been a record-setting number. And we've been seeing a lot of commitment happening through spring strength. And I'm super proud of the athletes that have been coming in after school.
What's the demographic on what grades these athletes are?
In the spring session, we train 8th grade through seniors through that session.
How many of those athletes are 8th graders?
Actually, we have about 8 8th graders that have been consistently coming, but we've actually had upwards of 12 8th graders that have been coming up from the middle school and training with us lately.
As spring comes to end, what are you preparing for summer strength?
Summer strength, we're looking for another full packed summer. We're looking to hit high numbers once again to make sure that we're well-rounded in all of our athletic programs.
And where can students go to sign up for summer strength?
So essentially, if you Google St. Francis Community Education, it'll come up with our website, and then inside the search bar, you can just literally type in strength. It's the one that says popular because it's probably one of the biggest programs throughout the summer, and you can register from there.
That's all we have for this week.
Now back to Coop and Tatley.
Summer almost here. A few of us went out to ask teachers and staff what their plans are for this summer. What are your plans for this summer?
A lot of it'll be family time, youth sports, helping coach my boys, and just hanging around at home in Midtown and going on some trips.
What are your plans for this summer?
Oh, I am retiring this year. This is my 34th year in the district and 18 years at the high school, and I will be done on June 2nd.
What are your plans for this summer?
So in the summer, my parents have their own company where they set up stages for concerts, and they do production and staging and lighting. So in the summer, they're really busy because they have 6 stages. So I tend to help them up in the summer. And so I get to go to free concerts, listen to live music, and basically get paid to do it. So it's fun.
So what are your plans for this summer?
This summer we're going to do graduation and have a graduation party for Isaac, and then the next weekend we're driving down to Estero, Florida, which is like near Fort Myers, and we're buying a house. And the rest of my summer is going to be spent painting and cleaning the new house and taking 2 really, really fun grad level math classes through Southwest Minnesota State University.
What are your plans for this summer?
Being a dad.
What are your summer plans?
Well, my summer plans, I don't think I have a free weekend until sometime in July. I'm playing softball all summer long.
What are your summer plans?
Funny that you should ask. I literally was just looking over some community ed brochures, looking at our summer plans this summer, and I literally will be a taxi cab driver for our 2 little girls this summer, driving them around to many various summer activities. In my free time, I hope to do a vacation with some girls' trips with my college girlfriends and also my mom.
What are you doing for this summer?
I am going to go to Tampa to read AP essays. Hope to go to Ireland with my wife and maybe Finland also.
See you next week for our last show of the year.
Stay safe, Saints.